Hello, classmate. My name is Marta Liliana Hidrobo Santa Cruz. I am telecommunication engineering student. Well, I decided to talk about the activities I used to do when she was a child. My childhood was a very nice and special state. I started in the Metropolitan School for Darnadale College School. I went to school at 6:30 a.m. I left off 12:30 p.m. My mom was the one who let me and picked me up from the school. I had my friends in the school, always playing in the break time. In the evenings, I was doing my homework with sometimes my mom was the one who helped me. After I went out to play with my friends in the neighborhood. I always rode big and played football and the night sometimes my dad read my stories and at 10 p.m. or before I was going to close to sleep. One of the things that caught my attention much at the stage when I went scared, what do you want to be when you grow? And elsewhere, I want to be a nurse, but already I'm now studying telecommunication engineer. Sometimes I play alone because I had a great imagination for my dolls. Made the house with cardboard and sometimes use a brick. Recess made and they win a few pieces of cloth on the moon and the troops either made them with the box of the pasta dental. One I went to my grandmother's house, where I always played with my cousin. And the funny thing was that my dad had a sheep on my grandmother's farm, and he always liked to choose me, and my family just made fun of it. Another memory I had in my childhood was that when I was 11, my sister was born, and during months, it got tired to feel good name until breast hair and name and the moving and the pop immediately. Sometimes help Mono take care of my sister and the play deeper change not very nice thing to do. Always he played with her and we become good friends. This is wildlife in my childhood. Thank you very much. Hello classmate, my name is Marta Liliana Hidrobo Santa Cruz. I am a telecommunication engineer at the start. Well, I decided to talk about the activities I used to do when she was a child. My childhood was a very nice and special state, and I started in the Metropolitan School for the then Catholic School. I went to school at 6:30 a.m. and let off 12:30 p.m. My mom was the one who let me and picked me up from the school. I had many friends at school always free and break time in the evening and was doing my homework which sometimes my dad was the one who helped me. After I went out play with my friends in the neighborhood and always wrote books and playful and nice sometimes my dad read my stories until 10 p.m. and before I was going to go to sleep. One of the things that caught my attention much at this stage was a Wednesday cat. What do you want to be when you grow? And that's where I want to be nurse, but I am not studying telecommunication engineering. Sometimes I play alone because I had a great imagination by my dog. Midday house with the cardboard house, and sometimes use your bricks, traces my win a few pieces of cloth the moon, and how the truths are made they win the fox the two pays. On vacation I went to my grandmother's house, where I always play with my cousins. But the bonus thing that my dad had a sheep on my grandmother's farm and always like a chase me, and my family. Another memory I have in the childhood was a day I was 11 my sister was born and during months ago trying to find a good name until before hear a name in the movie and put Emily. Sometimes help Mona took care of my sister and play the purchase no very nice thing to do. I always play with her and become with friends. This is why life in my childhood. Thank you very much. Hello, classmate. My name is Marta Lidiana Hidrobo Santa Cruz. I am a telecommunication engineer at the starting, where I decided to talk about the theories I used to do when she was a child. My childhood was a very nice and special state, and studying in the Metropolitan School for that didn't call it the school. I went to school at 6:30 a.m. and let out 12:30 p.m. My mom was the one who let me and picked me up from the school. I had many friends in the school, always playing every time. In the evenings, I was doing my homework, which sometimes my mom was the one who helped me. After that, I went out my play with my friends in neighborhood and always read books and played football and night. Sometimes my dad read me stories at 10 p.m. and before I was going to go to sleep. One of the things that caught my attention much and stayed was a when asked whether you want to be when you're out, and that's what I want to be nurse, but really I am now studying telecommunication engineering. Sometimes I play alone because I have great imagination for my adults, made the houses with cardboard, and sometimes use bricks pieces made in with pieces called the moon had the troops I made fit with a box of toothpaste. On vacation, I went to my grandmother's house, where I always played with my cousins. But the funniest things are that my dad had the shit on grandmother's farm, and always like chase me, and my family just made fun of me. Another memory I have on a childhood was that when I was 11, my sister was born, and during months I got trying to find good name until BS here name and the movie and they put Emily. Sometimes help mom to care for my sister and play the person is not very nice thing to do. Always he play with her and we become good friends. This is what lives in the childhood. Thank you very much.